Hello, hello, Lightworker Dynasty. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have been so excited about this call from the moment I decided I was going to do this. I've been nervous. I've been preparing, and in all that preparation, I really just decided that we're just going to have a conversation. So it's important that you guys know what this goal is about, okay? Why it's important for our team and how you play a role in it. So it's the what, it's the why, and it's the how. And that's really what I'm going to talk to you guys about. So if you're watching the playback, just message me any questions that you have, any part of the conversation that you want to be a part of, all right? So basically, I'm just going to kind of go through some things. I'm going to lay it all out. And what I want you to do, I'm calling you to come at this call from two angles. One is being on the receiving mode and seeing how you play a role in the achievement of this goal, because this is a team goal. This is not about me. This is not something that I can do by myself. This is about the collective. So I want you to come at this call receiving this information, finding your place, and how you're going to help us achieve this goal. But I also want you to add an extra layer, kind of like an observation mode, because right now you are in the machine of Lightworker Dynasty going after a collective goal for our team of achieving, like the pie in the sky goal is elite. It's a long shot, which I'll talk to you guys about when I explain it. And the secondary goal, which is, I guess I would call it a more realistic goal, premier. Okay, so you are a part of that machine that can achieve that goal for Lightworker Dynasty for our team. You are also an independent Beachbody coach, a CEO of your own business. So while for this goal, this collective goal for Lightworker Dynasty, you are a player in that, very soon, maybe even starting as soon as next year, you can be sitting where I'm sitting, or you're the person that's making this call for your team and explaining to your team what it takes to be elite, the what, the how, the what, the why, and the how to your people as your team is running after that goal, okay? So this call is all about the climb, having that collective mission, that goal of achieving elite. So there is a ton of training in the back office. So I'm not going to talk you through all of that. I'm going to break it down in a more simplistic way, in a way that I think is a little more accessible. But I do encourage you. I don't care if you're a brand spanking new coach. This is information that can help you, because it's helping you to understand what these grand goals are and how you can achieve them. So there are trainings. They have created what's called it's called the Road to Elite, and basically there are 4 stops. The first being the team builder, the second the team leader, the third the premier leader, and the fourth the elite. So the elite's like the biggest goal that we're going to talk about today. And basically you just work it so that you're hitting it like milestones, okay? So I'm going to start with the first step on the road to elite. So that is called team builder. And for that, you have to have 25 elite points, which I'll break down. You have to have 1,000 collective in your weak leg team volume. If you're like, what the hell are you talking about? It's okay, because we have trainings for all of this. So if you have not done the coach basics, start there for sure. Reach out to your upline coach and she can direct you where that is. You have to be a diamond to be a team leader. And again, that's in the training that explains to you how to achieve the rank of diamond. And you have to hold that diamond for 6 weeks. And you have to build at least 1 new emerald in 2019. So I have literally done all of that with the help of all of you, because again, this is a collective goal. I can't build an emerald without a person wanting and willing to do that work to become the emerald, right? The only part that I have not achieved for our team is that 25 leadership points. Right now, Lightworker Dynasty is sitting at 19, so we're super close. Okay, The next one on the road to elite, which is where you're going, is team leader. And for that one, it's just the stakes get a little bit higher. For that one, you have to have 50 leadership points. You have to have 2,500 in your 5-week collective week leg volume. You have to be a 1-star, and you have to grow 2 new emeralds or 1 new diamond. So Lightworker Dynasty has done all of that as well. The only thing we're waiting on is those leadership points. Like, we have all of that. Check, 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 check all the boxes, okay? The next one is Premier Leader. For that one, you need 75 leadership points. You have to have 5,000 in your week leg volume over a 5-week period. You have to be a 2-star, and you have to grow at least 1 new diamond in 2019. Hey, Misty. Hey, girl, I'm just breaking down all of this. So if you'll just mute your line, and when I get done, I'll open up the floor for discussion. And then the big daddy, the big one that we're going after, which like I said in the beginning, y'all, I'm going to be real. Like, this is a freaking like a Hail Mary. Like, it is a long shot, okay? Having said that, I do believe in universal abundance, and I know that anything is possible. So anything is possible. So for that one, you have to have 105 leadership points, 5,000. So that part's the same as Premier. Collective team volume in your week leg. You have to be a 5-star, and you have to have grown 2 new diamonds in 2019. Hey, Brooke. So basically, that's like the boring part where I'm just like telling you like all the stats. And if you're new, or if you haven't done a lot of the trainings, all of that like that just might not have made sense to you, and that's okay. So to just kind of give you a rundown, and I already said this, but I want to say it again because I do have a captive audience now. We have done everything. There are basically 4 stepping stones to hit elite. We've done everything that we need to do for team builder. That's step 1. We've done, except for 1 category. We've done everything we need to get the team leader, which is step 2, except for 1 category. And we're close to doing everything that needs to be done for Premier Leader, except for that 1 category. There's that 1 category that we are like missing by a long shot, right? And that is the leadership points. So to break it down, team builders 25, team leaders 50, Premier is 75, elite is 105. Right now, Lightworker Dynasty, as of July, is sitting at 19. So has a lot of growing to do. The other parts, like, we're doing really, really well on. And to give you an idea about that week leg collective team volume for elite, you have to have 5,000 in over a 5-week period team volume in the week leg. The last 5 weeks in a row, our team has made 3,201 team volume points in that week leg. So that is, it's getting super close. Okay, I need you to listen to me. Like, this is really important. I love you so much. I've given you everything I had today. Right now, Mommy needs to do this, okay? But where's Daddy? He's outside mowing the grass, okay? Look at me. I need you to be on my team. I love you. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to break it down for them, too. So, you guys, like, Premier is totally possible. Like, it's not even one of those things where I'm just like, oh, it's a long shot. No. Premier is totally possible, but we have to get to work. So what that means, those points, those leadership points that we've been struggling on this year, they come from 3 different categories. Okay, so now I'm going to break down the breakdown. All right, so try to follow me here. There are 3 categories to get leadership points. The first category is when your personally sponsored coaches from 2018 and 2019 hit Success Club. So like Brooke, you are a big part of Lightworker Dynasty achieving the rank of elite because you are part of Shonda's team and Shonda's team is part of my team. However, you hitting Success Club will not give me, for Lightworker Dynasty, any elite points for leadership because you are not a personally sponsored coach, okay? Having said that, you're still a part of the collective team volume. You're still a part of Shonda's team, which is a part of my team. So you are an important part. So even if you, whoever's listening back to this, baby, I love you, but I got to get this out. I love you. So even if you aren't personally contributing to a category, you are personally contributing to the overall goal for sure, okay? So, but like Misty, you are one of those coaches for me because you are a 2018, 2019 personally sponsored coach. A coach like Shonda, when she hits Success Club, it's awesome for the team. It doesn't give me any points for that because she's a 2017 coach, as is Lena. Steffi's 2018, so she would count for that category. And honestly, this category 1, the Success Club, is the best place to make up for lost time because when I hit Success Club in the same month, which I have every single month, knock on wood, August included, whatever I get in that category, it doubles. So let's say right now I have Jen Adams has hit it. So instead of getting 1 point for that category, I have also hit it. So I would get 2. Let's say I got 2 coaches to hit it. I would get 4 points. 3 coaches to hit it. I would get 6 points. So you can see very easily how that category could give us a lot of points, right? So that one, I feel at this stage in the game is a really, really important one because it is a way to make up for the points that, you know, we haven't earned thus far for 2019, okay? So that's like, it's huge. It's huge. We're looking at Premier. We basically need to earn 11 points for 4 months and 12 points for 1 month, okay? It's totally doable because right there where I'm telling you how things double, imagine if we could get 4 coaches, 4 of the 2018, 2019 personally sponsored coaches by me for Lightworker Dynasty, just 4 to hit Success Club in August. We would get 8 points, and I'm telling you, we need average of 11. 1 month, we need 12. Like, that would be 8 points, like, bam, just like that, right? Yeah, right. This is collective. It's a collective goal. It's totally possible, you guys, okay? Okay, so that's the first category. The second category for the leadership points is the acquisition of personal volume. So again, this is just from the newer coaches. This category only counts for 2019 personally sponsored coaches and then my personal 2019 customers, okay? So for every $500, it's a point. So for example, Misty, you're a 2019 coach. Every time you generate a PV of 500, Lightworker Dynasty gets a point for that. Every time I generate it, every time any coach who has joined in 2019, like Jen Adams and Sherry, Dawn Moon, Sarah Watson, Kat Lane, Sarah Zabka, Jacqueline Barron, Tara Bayless, all of those names are all 2019 coaches for Lightworker Dynasty. Every time any of those coaches generate a PV of 500, it is the point for Lightworker Dynasty. So we've been steady getting like 2 to 3 points a month on just that category, okay? So that's good. I think, okay, so Lightworker Dynasty has 19 points right now. 16 of those points came from that category. So, I mean, we're crushing it on that category. We have to have at least 30 by the end of the year. So that one's no brainer. Like, I'm not worried about that one at all. And then there's category 3. And this one is any personally sponsored coaches for Lightworker Dynasty sponsored by me within their first 2 months of being a coach. So it's the month that you sign, wherever that is in the month, whether it's the 1st or the 31st. And then the first full month after that gets any Success Club points at all. So selling 1 challenge pack or 1 Shakeology on Home Direct, Lightworker Dynasty gets a point for that. So like Misty, I think you joined in the beginning of June. So you would be out for that. You would be out for that because now we're already in August, okay? But like Jen Adams and Sherry, they both got a point for Lightworker Dynasty because they sold 1 in their first month as a coach. So that's good. So I think we have 3 points counting this month for that. So yeah. So that's it. So those are the leadership points. So when I like wrote all this down today and I broke it all down so that I could explain it to everybody to the best of my ability, it made me realize a few things. It made me realize that, you know, number one, it's really important that I communicate this to you guys. It's like, I don't want to communicate this. It's like the boring part of coaching. Like nobody wants to sit here and listen to me like talk about all these stats, but if you don't know, you don't know, right? So I have to get over that shit and just like get it out there. And the second thing is, you guys, like it really inspired me, because when I look in my back office and I see that 19 and I know that I have to have at least 75 for our team to hit Premier, I'm like, oh my God, it's so much. But when I broke it down, and I'm like, you know what? Like, this is totally possible. But we need all hands on deck, because, you know, I can hit Success Club every single month, and I have been. But in order to get these leadership points, I have to show that I'm a leader, meaning that I'm helping you be a leader. I'm helping you hit Success Club. And so that is, you know, that's the focus. You know, we've got this great group right now, the 24-hour pop-up flash sale, which is an awesome place for you to plug people into. And even if you miss the boat on that, we have an awesome free group that we run the very first Monday of every month. There are so many resources. I run a coaching opportunity sneak peek once a month. So many resources for you. All you have to do is look at the tools that are available and just pick up one. Pick up one tool that resonates with you, and then reach out to me and I will help you. Success Club is just helping 3 people start their journey with either a challenge pack or Shakeology on Home Direct. That's it. I think sometimes we make it so big and so this huge thing, and it's not. It's just talking to people, sharing your journey, and personally inviting them. You know, it's like if you had a party at your house next Friday and you didn't send out any invites, is anybody going to come? No, because they're not going to know about it, right? Same is true. I have to kind of eat my own words, because you guys don't know about these categories. You're not actively pursuing elite. So how should you know unless I tell you? And that's what this call is about. So I hope I didn't bore you too much. And I hope that made sense. It makes total sense in my mind, but sometimes like it gets lost in translation. So if you're watching the playback and you have a question, or you want to know like how you can help contribute, I am here to explain it all to you, and I will try as many times as it takes in order for me to say it in a way that you understand, okay? So Misty, are you still there, honey? Okay, maybe not. All right, so I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close, you guys. That's it. That's all I got. That's my spiel. You know, I really believe in this team, and I believe in our mission, and I believe from the depths of my guts, you guys, we have an elite team. We have one. We are an elite team. We just have to get over our shit, put ourselves out there, be willing to outgrow our comfort zones, and get in the fire. You know, like, I want this for us. I want this for you, because how cool will that be if you can say like, oh yeah, well, we're an elite team when you're talking to people, especially like people who are interested in being business builders. Like, yeah, you definitely want to join our team because we got it going on. Like, our systems are working. Like, we're an elite team. And then for you to be where I am, for you this time next year, you're leading this call with your people because you're going after that goal. You know, it's freaking awesome. Like, and that shit lights me up. Like, it lights me up first and foremost to be a part of this collective mission, to be a part of your journey, to like be your friend and share all this with you. And it lights me up to think about walking that stage in honor of all of you, in honor of this team. And it really lights me up to think about watching you walk across that stage, representing your collective energy of your team, with your team name and your girls hooting and hollering. And like, I'm gonna freaking cry. Like, when I see that, and I say when, because I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. When I see that, when I see your girls hooting and hollering for you and your team, like, that's what I'm working for. It's so much bigger than the moment of receiving an honor like Premier or Elite. It's so much bigger than that because it carries over. It's like when you throw that pebble in the middle of a pond, and that ripple, it just goes and it goes, and like that's how I see coaching. Like, we will never see the reach of those ripples. Like, we just won't. It's too big, it's too wide. And that's what makes it so amazing. Like, you don't know the impact that you're having on people just by shining your light and giving them permission to turn theirs on. And I did not mean to get emotional, but like, That's what this is to me. And that's how much I care about this mission and about this company and about this opportunity and about this community first and foremost, and all that it's done for me. And I want every person to have that. We have to, you guys, we have to stand up. We have to shine. We have to stand up and stand in for those women who haven't been able to turn their light on yet. And they need somebody like us to stand in and say, hey, sister, I see you and I see what's in you and I see greatness. And until you can see it in yourself, I'm going to continue to hold up this mirror so that you can see it through me as I shine back on you. So light and love from me to you. I love you guys so much. Misty, thank you so much for hopping on. It means the world to me. And I'm so grateful for the power of social media that connected the two of us, because you are my soul sister. So I love you guys. Thank you for everything that you do for me every single day just by being you. All right. I love you. Have a good night.